Hi guys, my name is Adriana and welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be a tutorial on this look here, full drugstore. Everything I use in the tutorial you can get at the drugstore. I think there's maybe one or two brushes that I use that are from Sephora or somewhere else, but as far as all the makeup products go, everything I use is drugstore. I'm so excited to show this to you guys. I know I've been chit-chatting with a lot of you here on YouTube as well as on Instagram, and we've been talking about how pricey some high-end makeup can be. So I just really wanted to show you guys what you already know, which is that you can create a fabulous face with drugstore affordable products. As always, keep leaving those comments. I love connecting with you guys. It's the highlight of my life. I'm so serious. Down below, if you check the description box, you will find the winner of the giveaway. Yay! I'm so excited, you guys, and I'm already planning the next giveaway. I'm thinking about doing something that is more targeted and focused instead of just like a random draw. There have been some people who have subscribed to my channel, but they're not commenting, they're not interacting. There's nothing wrong with that, but for those of you who are really connecting with me, really care about what I do, that means a lot to me, you guys. So I'm trying to decide what kind of giveaway can I do where you guys control who wins, where you can do more to guarantee that you are the winner versus just putting your name in a hat and then I pick a name out and it might be somebody who clicks subscribe because they want to win the giveaway, never watches my videos, never does anything like that. That's fine. I just want to be able to give you guys an opportunity and a chance to be able to win something because you care so much. So I could use some ideas, you guys. Help me come up with an idea of what we can do for a giveaway that will allow you guys to kind of have more control over whether or not you win. So I'm going to start with Milani Prime Shield. You guys already know this is one of my favorite drugstore primers. This stuff is fantastic. It just gets applied to the areas of my face that tend to have a little more issues. Then I'm going to take this Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. This is in the shade Medium, number 25. This is close to my skin tone, so I just use this shade for covering trouble spots like this pimple here and some of the dark spots and discoloration on my face or areas where my foundation tends to wear away quickest throughout the day. I'm going to take this Real Techniques little mini sponge. This has been dampened, and I use this to blend in the concealer, just gently patting it in, making sure not to rub. You want to use gentle patting motions. I'm going to take Milani's Conceal and Perfect Foundation. This is in the shade Sand. Best drugstore foundation for full coverage, I promise. I mix this with my NYX Total Control Foundation drops just to make sure that I have the correct shade for my skin tone, as I tend to get a little pale in the winter. I'm going to use my dampened beauty blender to buff this into the skin. You can see already the amazing full coverage. It's just fantastic. I absolutely love it. I'm going to take another Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. This one is in the shade Sand, number 20. This one is lighter than my skin tone, so I use this to highlight. I'm going to create little cat-like whiskers on my face, right next to my nose, going underneath the eye, down the side of the nose, on both sides of the face. We're going to do this to highlight. I'm going to take the little Real Techniques mini sponge again and just gently buff this into the skin. And make sure that we bring this all the way up the side of the face, back towards the hairline. I also apply a little bit on the chin, the forehead, and down the center of the nose. I'm going to pat that in as well. This is one of my absolute most favorite drugstore concealers, you guys. I just now realized I still have this dang hospital band on. How do I get this thing off? This thing will not come off to save my life. That's not working. That wasn't a good idea. No, not working. Okay, tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take some scissors to it. How about that? If only you'd have thought about that in the first place. Maybe. Up. There we go. All right, good job. Snaps for you. Yay! Moving on. I'm going to take this Adriahna Sculpt and Go. I believe I got this from Walgreens. It is a contour stick. I absolutely love it. The formula is so rich and creamy. It glides on easily, and it is extremely easy to blend out. So I apply that underneath the cheekbones as well as down the side of each nose. I'm going to take this Beauty Concepts contour brush. I forget where I picked this up from. I think it's somewhere random like TJ Maxx, but it's a great shape and density to the bristles. It makes it very easy to blend out your contour, whether it be cream or powder. This is just a random little brush that I have. It doesn't have a number, it doesn't have a name. I couldn't even tell you where I got it from, but it's the perfect size for blending out the contour down the side of my nose. Obviously, I'm having some trouble with my contour today. I also use the contour stick on my forehead and up the jawline. This just really adds some definition to our face. It's beautiful to be able to play with light and dark and really create some awesome structure to your face. I promise I will get this blended out properly. I promise I will. How about these eyebrows? Let's work on these. So I'm going to take this Makeup Revolution Ultra Brow Bulletproof Palette. This is what it looks like. It's got a bunch of different powders. And then I'm going to take my NYX Micro Brow Pencil. This is what I always use for my eyebrows. I absolutely love it. I'm not going to fill these on screen. Snap, boom, there we go. I'm going to take my Magic Decrease by L'Oreal. This is an eyeshadow primer. It is fantastic. It creates a very, very tacky surface that kind of allows your eyeshadow to adhere to it and keep it from creasing or slipping and sliding throughout the day. This is a Sephora brush. This is their shadow brush. And I'm going to reach into the Gilded Gold palette by Ulta into the shade Tan. It's very close to my skin tone, so it's perfect for layering over the eyeshadow primer. This will help create a flawless base for us to apply the rest of our shadows. I'm going to take this Milani single shadow. This is in the shade Bella Browns. It's very, very pretty. And then I'm going to take an e.l.f. eye crease brush. You can grab it at any drugstore. e.l.f. has some of the best drugstore brushes, I swear. And we're just going to tuck this into the crease. I love it. It's like a dark brick red shade that's very, very beautiful, has a subtle sparkle to it. So we're just going to blend this into the crease here, all the way from inner to outer corner. I'm going to reach into this CoverGirl True Naked palette in the shade Roses with this e.l.f. shadow brush. I'm going to go for this very, very light pink, very pretty, sparkly color. It is fantastic. I love that color look. Oh, I just adore it. And we're going to apply that all over the lid. Next, I'm going to take my Elizabeth Mott blending brush. This came in my March Ipsy bag. I'm just going to kind of blend these colors, make sure there's no harsh lines. Next, I'm going to take this Japanese 232 brush and go into the shade Coal in the Ulta palette and just focus this on the outer corners of the crease to add a little depth and definition. Take the Elizabeth Mott blending brush again and blend this together just to make sure that there's no harsh lines. Everything goes together beautifully. With this Sephora small shadow brush, I'm going to reach into this medium purple color here. This is a matte color, and we're just going to apply this to the lower lash line. I'm going to take the same brush, reach back into the color Coal from the Ulta palette, and apply that just to the outer corners of the lower lash line. Last but not least, the lightest color in the Roses palette, the lightest sparkle. It's almost a white, and it's so beautiful. We're going to use that to highlight the inner corners and highlight underneath the brow bone. I'm going to take my NYX Collection black eyeliner, just basic black, nothing special, nothing fancy, but it does its job. I can always count on this to help me. I'm going to take Maybelline's Master Fix setting powder and this e.l.f. small tapered brush just to set the highlighter. We're going to take my Milani Baked Bronzer. This stuff is fabulous. And just apply that over top of the contour to give us a little shimmer and a sun-kissed glow. Next is Milani's Baked Blush in the color Luminoso. This stuff is amazing. I'm going to take a Real Techniques blush brush, swab that onto the apples of the cheeks, and swing it back towards the hairline. Next, I'm going to take a Jumbo Kabuki fan brush by the company Crown into this Wet n Wild Illuminating Palette. This is one of the best drugstore highlighters that you can find. You get this giant tub, and I think it's like $4.97. It's just fantastic, and it absolutely lights up your cheekbones. So we're just going to swing that onto the top of the cheekbones there. Get that fabulous glow going on. Next, I'm going to take these little specialized tweezers that come in a lot of the Eyelure falsie kits. They're absolutely fantastic for applying falsies. They make it really quick and really easy. We're just going to pop those on, squeeze them down at the base to make sure they're not going anywhere. Same thing on the other eye. It's so easy. If you struggle with falsie application, please check out my falsie application video. And then last but not least, we are going to finish up with our setting spray by Maybelline. This is from their Master Fix series as well. Couple of spritz of that, and you are all done. Fabulous. And then you are all set and good to go. Beautiful. I love you guys. So that's it for this tutorial. I hope that you all enjoyed it. As always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave those comments down below. You know that I love hearing from you and love responding to you. Until next time, bye guys.